from lanes 20 to 1. Choi Mi-jung, Oksana Georgina, Urasha Tiraban-Vincent, Anna Donna, Ev Delecki, Jolene Neville, Deanna Clegg, Laken Watt, Lindsay Vaughan, Yuku Sakayama, Victoria Campos, Ashley Corby, Mallory Berger, Isabel Gosling, Megan Lovegrove, Samantha Drescher, 1 minute athletes, Carolina Makarova, Gemma Root, Chelsea Doherty, and Elise Richmond. Seconds, athletes, please return to the starting mat. You can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have great representation this heat from Russia, the UK, 10 seconds. Stand by. This is the beginning of event 5 and the first heat for the individual women's competition for day 3 of the Pacific Regional 2018 here in lovely Sydney, Australia. 50 handstand push-ups is the first requirement for these ladies. There is a 22-minute time cap on this event, and the event record is from the one and only Annie Thorisdottir. 13:48 was her time. So at the moment we have a number of ladies tactically breaking up the handstand push-ups. Of course, Yuko Sakuyama from Reebok CrossFit Roppongi, known for her ability on the handstand push-ups. And Yuko Sakuyama is on the toes to bar. Make some noise, Sydney, Australia. She is an absolute weapon when it comes to gymnastics. And she is on the toes to bar, joining her. On the bar is Deanna Clegg, and we now have another athlete on the bar in lane number 7, and that's Isabel Gosling. And Lindsay Vaughan is on the toaster bar as well. So we have 4 women who are through the 50 handstand push-ups, but none are further through the toaster bar than Yuko Sakuyama, all the way from Japan. And she is leading our field right now. Yuko is in lane number 11, almost dead middle of the rig. Ashley Corby and Laken Watt are also on the toes to bar. We are 2 minutes and 29 seconds down. And it is Yuko who is still leading. And she comes off the bar momentarily to chalk her hands. So Deanna Clegg was next to the toaster bar, and she is also taking a short break at the moment. Victoria Campos next to Yuko Sakuyama. She's representing Brazil, living in Hong Kong. The judge's hand is up for Yuko Sakuyama. So she took us first to the toaster bar, And it looks at this stage that she will take us to the 50 cal assault bike first as well in this first heat of event 5. And Yuko Sakayama, ladies and gentlemen, show your love for this multiple time regionals athlete from Japan. Lindsey Vaughn right next to her. And also making her way to the bike is Isabel Gosling. So 3 athletes on the bike, and the gap closed dramatically between Sakayama and Vaughn. Deanna Clegg is also on the bike. So you would think, given the nature of the assault bike, that Lindsey Vaughn would be able to really eat into the lead of Yuko Sakayama. Now, Ev Telecki has also made her way to the bike. And in lane 3, Gemma Rue has also made her way to the bike. Gemma, of course, in the turquoise t-shirt, purple trunks. Ashley Corby is on the bike. Megan Lovegrove is on the bike. So we are about to tick over the 5-minute mark in this event 5, heat 1. Your leaders are right in the middle of the competition field, and that is Yuko Sakayama, Lindsey Vaughn, Deanna Clegg, and Isabel Gosling. Let me give you an update, ladies and gentlemen, on where the athletes are sitting. Yuko Sakayama has completed 24 cals. Lindsey Vaughn has completed 28 cals, so your new leader is Lindsey Vaughn. Have a few athletes still rounding out on the toaster bar. Of course, Jolene Hedlock, multiple-time regionals competitor. And then Katarina Makarova as well. So Lindsey Vaughn leads all comers. She has 15 calories remaining. Lindsey has been an absolute stalwart at the Pacific Regionals for many a year. So 6:55 is where the time clock sits at the moment. So Yuko Sakayama is still within touch of Vaughn. She's got 35 calories done. Lindsey Vaughn has 42 calories. Laken Watt, 26 calories. And Deanna Clegg has 30 calories done. So certainly no one absolutely breaking away from the field of this event, but the hand is up for Lindsey Vaughn. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Lindsey Vaughn's 7th straight individual regionals performance. So put your hands together. She will be the first woman to the box step-overs. No other hands up at this early stage of the event, and there she goes. So as calm as ever, Lindsey cuts a lonely figure as she will commence her first set of 6. Remember, the box will move after every 6. And she looks very smooth on her first few box step-overs. We're at 8:15. Remember, the time cap is 22 minutes. dare say that they're the best 6 box step overs we've almost seen for the day so far. That looks very comfortable. Got a number of other hands up. Ashley Corby, Victoria Campos and Yuko Sakayama will be the next athletes off the bike. Yuko Sakayama and, my apologies, Gemma Root. Gemma Root in lane 3 in the turquoise tee in the purple shorts. She begins her box step overs. Lindsay Vaughan has completed 12 repetitions. And she's showing no signs of slowing down. Lindsay Vaughan with a really nice cadence on the box step overs. The event record, once again, is 13:48 by Annie Thorisdottir. Lindsay Vaughan continuing to do sets of 6 unbroken. Gemma Root has completed 6. Lindsay Vaughan has done 18. Yuko Sakayama has done 6. And Victoria Campos has also completed 6 as she moves the box forward. So Gemma Root has now completed 12, so she moves the box forward. Let's say the gap between Vaughan and Gemma Root is it's exactly 12 repetitions. So Vaughan has a 12 repetition lead over Gemma Root. And then we have 3 athletes, Campos, Corby and Sakayama, all behind. Isabel Gosling also looking very comfortable on the step overs. Gemma Root just receiving a no rep. Moves back to the opposite side of the box. You are watching Heat 1 of Event 5 for the individual competition for the females. We are at Kudos Bank Arena in the beautiful Sydney, Australia. What a Sunday we have had so far, and there's plenty more to come. We've just ticked over the 11-minute mark. And Lindsay Vaughan has completed 30 box step overs. She has 3 more sets of 6 to do and 1 set of 2 at the end. At the moment, she has a commanding lead over the rest of the field. Gemma Root is roughly 14 reps behind. 36 reps done for Vaughan. Sakayama, Campos, Gosling, Drescher, all on the step-ups. Lake and Watt is there as well. Deanna Clegg has just fallen out of touch a little bit with our leaders. In lane number 19, Oksana Zhuzhina, she's also begun her charge towards the front runners. So Lindsay Vaughan, methodical pace, which has not changed since her first step over. Lindsay Vaughan has 8 box step overs remaining. And she has kept the field at bay. In second place right now is Gemma Root. In third place, Ashley Corby. Vaughan will flip the box one last time to complete 2 repetitions, and then she will begin the 50-foot overhead lunge with the right dumbbell overhead, the left dumbbell in the front rack position. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, hands together for Lindsay Vaughan. She is done with the box step overs. So she will make her way from the red line at the finishing end of the competition arena back towards the red line near the rig, with the left arm in the front rack and the right arm overhead. So Vaughan begins the march towards the rig. It is a 50-foot lunge with that right dumbbell overhead and the left one in the front rack. And she has had a smooth and methodical pace since she's been leading on the assault bike. We don't have any other women on the dumbbell lunge right now. So she is your clear leader. Gemma Root still with a slight advantage over Ashley Corby for second. But Lindsay Vaughan finds herself 50 feet from finishing event 5, heat 1. We're at 14 minutes and 33 seconds. There's a 22-minute cap. Vaughan yet to pick up the dumbbells for the last 50 feet. And now they are up. She cleans them to the front rack position. The left arm's overhead. Kudos Bank Arena, Sydney, Australia. Let's give Lindsay Vaughan a cheer home. She is going to take out this event by a commanding margin. This veteran regionals athlete representing CrossFit Ballina. As I said earlier, this is her 7th individual appearance at the Pacific Regional. And she has approximately 2 more lunges to go. Sydney, Australia, show your love for Lindsay Vaughan. She will get over the box. And in 15:40 unofficial, what a performance from the athlete from CrossFit Ballina. We are yet to have another athlete start the lunges, so the race is on for second place. It is between Gemma Root, Ashley Corby, and Isabel Gosling. So Gemma Root with 2 lunges, or box step overs, I should say, remaining. And she is done. Now Victoria Campos is about 7 lunges from finishing, 7 box step overs from finishing. So we are going to have an absolute battle royale for second place between Gemma Root, Ashley Corby, and Yuko Sakuyama, who are all now on the first 50 feet. In fact, Yuko with just a few box step overs remaining. So Gemma Root begins the first 50 feet of the overhead lunge. Corby watches on. She is also on the overhead lunge. Gosling, Isabel Gosling is on the lunge. Now Gemma Root has had to put the dumbbells down, so that opens the door somewhat for Isabel Gosling. Isabel Gosling is now your second place. So in lane number 7, Gosling has a slight stumble, so Corby, Ashley Corby is now your second place. And Sammy Drescher is coming from the clouds to challenge that second place spot. So Drescher is in lane 5. Gemma Root has the right dumbbell back up. 18 minutes done, 4 to go before cap. And ladies and gentlemen, look at Sammy Drescher doing the first 50 feet unbroken. She moves herself into second place. 50 feet remaining for Drescher. A little over that for Gosling and Corby. So who will be able to pick the dumbbells up first to make the 50-foot return home with the left arm overhead? And it's that woman, Sammy Drescher, also a veteran of regionals competition. We have 3 minutes until time cap. Drescher is on the march. The dumbbells have had to go down for Drescher. She's got a handy lead over Isabel Gosling, Ashley Corbier, and Victoria Campos. Kudos Bagarina, let's make some noise for these women. We've got less than 3 minutes remaining. And Gosling and Corby both trying to hunt down Drescher. Drescher with only 10 feet remaining. And Sydney, Australia, make some noise for one of the crowd favourites. Sammy Drescher is done with this event. And in lane 5, she finishes under the 20-minute mark. So the race is on for third, and in third place at the moment is Victoria Campos, just ahead of Ashley Corby. And in fact, as I say that, Corby overtakes both Isabel Gosling and Campos. In fact, Gosling has got third place back. So Isabel Gosling on the march. And Gosling with 1 step remaining. And she is done. Isabel Gosling, ladies and gentlemen. And she finishes under the 21-minute mark. So we've got a number of other athletes that can finish. Gemma Root has made somewhat of a comeback, and she is now in third place. As I say that, the dumbbells go down. So Campos and Corby both put the dumbbells down. So Campos, Corby, and Gemma Root all within finishing distance, but the dumbbells are on the ground. They're going to need to go up. Sydney, Australia, let's help them with this. Make some noise for those 3 athletes. We have 45 seconds. Campos, Corby, Gemma Root. Campos is now within 10 feet. Gemma Root is within 10 feet. 30 seconds to go. Campos with 1 step remaining. And she makes it. No, she's been given a no rep. Corby makes it. Ashley Corby will be next over the line. And she finishes in 21:45. Katarina Makarova is over the finish line. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. And Ev Dalecki made an absolute sprint for the finish line at the end. But kudos, Bagarina, would you show your love and appreciation for the winner of that first heat, Lindsay Vaughan.
A great shot overhead of Sydney Olympic Park, the new home of the 2018 Reebok CrossFit Games Pacific Regional. Day 3 action here, the individual stuff about to heat up. My name's Jeremy Austin. Alongside me, Tanae Brown and Lily Cosgrove will be joining us later on the competition floor. Our standings after 4 events, Tia Claire Toomey, Cara Saunders, you know who they are, the fittest 2 women on earth. Justine Beath and her comeback year. A surprise back at Courtney Haley and 2-time Games competitor Maddie Sturt rounding out our top 5. Now on the bubble, we have Kat Baker back 14 points and Jess Coughlin 26, just making the games last year. Helen Harding, our Masters competitor and 2-time Masters champ, rounding out our top 10. It is event 5. We have one more event coming up, but this one, a whole lot of work. 50 handstand push-ups, 50 toe to bar, 50 salt by calories, 50 dumbbell box step overs, 50 dumbbell right arm overhead lunge, left arm lunge. These ladies have 22 minutes. Our lane assignments. A few girls with a lot of work to do. They are going to be qualifying for the Reebok CrossFit Games in August this year.
10 seconds.
Kat Baker, one of those in lane 13. But now we're going to see the dominance of Tia and Cara once again. Dee, I know you've got your eye on someone in this heat. We expect it every year, and I think we should expect it in the next 22 minutes or less.
Well, this is going to be a cracker of an event. Now, the girls here are doing their handstand push-ups. We're looking at the kipping handstand push-ups. They are going to make light work of this. You know, it's of no surprise at the start of the event, most of the girls will be pacing it. However, word on the street is Helen Harding, you know, our masters athlete here, will be looking to complete these in around a minute. She's going to, I know, ridiculous. With that said, I don't believe that's the key to winning this event. You know, I think the strategy and the game plan that you will need to think about is kind of working your way through these handstand push-ups. For girls at this particular level, 50 handstand push-ups is, you know, I'm sure they would have been like, yeah, that's cute, Dave, thanks a lot. But it really is just a warm-up for them. They'll then need to work their way onto the toes to bar. Now, a lot of them would be able to do really large sets on these toes to bar, but there we go, about a minute and 15 seconds completed the handstand push-ups.
What took us so long? Helen qualifying for a master spot before going down to spend a little bit more time with family. On screen to the left of Harriet Roberts on the right. Helen with a shorter range of movement, it seems, than Harriet.
Yeah, look at the two girls side by side. You can see Helen is, instead of doing that long swing back like Harriet is, who is all in the black with the crop t-shirt, Helen is choosing a shorter range of motion. What that's going to do is it's just going to cut down that cycle time. Now, we know Helen is a specialist in the gymnastics department, so knowing her strategy going into this event, she was going to play to her strengths, which was to complete the handstand push-ups and the toes to bar very quickly to give her some time so that she has a little bit of extra time as she gets to those box step overs.
Helen rounding out our top 10 ladies coming into event number 5. The second of 2 heats. A great battle going on between these two. Fittest and second fittest on earth, Tia Toomey and Cara Saunders. Courtney Haley, a newcomer to the far right in the black, and Justine Beath making a comeback from the far left.
Jeremy, these girls are the ones who are in contention at the moment. Now, Cara looks very composed. I think she has come out with a different mindset today. I think she knows that the day's setup, it probably plays a little bit more to her favour, and it will be all about Tia hanging on. Now, we see 5 more reps for Tia here. It'll be interesting to know, you know, the type of strategy, who's broken it up more, which will save their forearms as they get to the box step overs.
Tia Toomey, the 4th female athlete. Cara Saunders in the red pants, the 5th female athlete to hit the assault bike. Maddie Stern jumping on 3rd onto the assault bike.
Jeremy, we spoke about this, you know, previous to these girls actually coming out. And, you know, you said to me you're a little bit concerned in terms of, you know, Maddie is so tiny.
She needs like a little bit of a stepladder to get on the bike. She's got this big box to step over as well later on. But as you mentioned, she's had a great training partner.
Well, she's had Matt Riley, who won our men's heat. So that's not a bad training partner to have when you come into an event like this, is it?
If you want some strategy with chipper events, Matt Riley is your man. Jess Coughlin in the purple, second athlete in with the blonde hair. One of our bubble athletes, 26 points back, and needs a good showing if she is going to hit that top 5.
Jeremy can see Cara on screen now. Now, this is a different Cara than what we have seen all weekend. She looks a lot more dialed in and a lot more focused.
Great stats to the left-hand side. Pacific Regional finishes for these two girls. First for Tia Claire Toomey. Great start to day one. Did she back it off for day two? Back to that second place position.
Well, we don't know, Jeremy. What I am going to say is perhaps the start of it's actually going to come right down to the wire, because my gut feeling, or this is what I just personally think, is that the start of this regional the start of the regional events really played a little bit more to Tia's strengths. There was that running event, endurance, long endurance event, a lot of and she was able to take advantage of the gymnastics specialist one and come over top of Cara. Now, I'm going to say this, I do know one of the girls who are very good when it comes to just pure CrossFit, and it is probably Cara and Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet. So I think Cara's probably looking a little bit more focused because she knows that these events are going to be quite good for her.
The look of determination in Cara Saunders with the long red pants and the black top. We know she's going to plow on in the back end of this event. And she looks determined already.
She looks hungry, doesn't she, Jeremy? So, you know, there she's like, she's really just push, pulling. She looks like she is really trying to find her state of flow.
Guys, I spoke to Cara back in the warm-up area just a second ago, and she said she feels so much more relaxed today. She actually said that on Friday she wasn't feeling 100%. She was feeling a little bit sick, and she didn't want to admit it to us or to sort of even to herself. But now she's feeling really good, and she just looks more relaxed. So I think she's definitely determined to tear it up today.
And tearing it up she is. She's going to be the first athlete off the assault bike, and the first to pick up those dumbbells and grip strength. Everything to do with this event.
Definitely, Jeremy. It is going to come down to who can hold on to those dumbbells over the steps. You know, everybody is going to be hurting as they continue to climb over and make their way through the 50 box step overs. But, you know, she's not going to have a problem at all.
Cara tends to do really well when it comes to just pure grunt work, doesn't she? Like, she doesn't mind hurting. So we expect with just holding onto those dumbbells, she'll be able to dig in.
And keep in mind that the dumbbell box overs take up roughly around half of the events. The event record, 13:48 from Annie Dorisdotter. Maddie Stern making her way to the box. Tia to the far right, and Justine Beath, our current third place in the short red shorts, about to get off. Jess Coughlin in the purple. 8 minutes down. We've got 22 minutes on our time cap. And the long struggle of the 50 reps. First 50 reps on the handstand and toe to bar flew past. These are not gonna.
Not at all, Jeremy. Now, what I'm looking for here for the girls is to ensure that they keep very efficient with their movement. Now, Maddie Sturt here, just in the blue shirts and blue shorts and black top here. I really like how she is not moving that foot that lands on the ground too far away from the box. Now, I spoke about this earlier in one of the other heats of how, you know, every single stumble, step away from the box really is going to calculate up and add seconds. So I'm looking for whoever can stay very clean and very efficient.
Maddie Stern, one of those athletes sitting on the bubble. She's only got a 14-point lead back to Kat Baker. Kat's already started her box overs, but Maddie needs to maintain that lead to to stay inside that top 5 and qualify for the Pacific Regional at the Reebok CrossFit Games later on this year.
Jeremy, we're very close to seeing, potentially, some new blood heading over there to Madison this season. I'm going to say it's either going to be between Courtney Haley and Kat Baker. So it'll be interesting to see how this event plays out. We know that Kat Baker, they're on screen with the black pants, has done extremely well in the long endurance event. So my pick would be that this event is going to play to her strengths.
Kat Baker with that long endurance background as a triathlete. Will it assist in this longer event? The top 7 athletes on the leaderboard are our top 7, apart from Harriet Roberts, who's at the top of screen, flipping her box over right now. Cara way out in front and present.
So we can see, over the years with the event wins at regionals since 2011, as I spoke about before, some of the girls that are really good when it comes to CrossFit, Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet with 26 wins. The only other person close to that is Matt Fraser, and then Ben Smith following behind. Now, Cara Saunders will be very close to that. I think 17 event wins. So this may potentially, I don't want to, call it before obviously the event's over, but, this could be coming up to her 18th, 19th win.
Cara doing all she can to win at this event, but she also may take the event record away from Annie Thorstadter from week 1 in the Europe Regional. Lindsay Vaughan in heat number 1 with a 15:40. Cara's going to go way under that, but Lindsay's time, the 10th fastest overall. Cara Saunders, 2 lengths of a kudos arena left, but she's got to lunge it.
Not a problem for Cara. We have seen in the past, Cara doing lunging events, and she is so powerful and has so much drive in her legs. I don't think she's going to have a problem with this portion of the event. And in fact, I think that she's probably going to be loving it, because she'll know, the more pain that she's in here, the more pain that everybody else is as well.
Cara Saunders about at the halfway mark of the lunge. You see that red line on the screen. If she can make her way back within the next 1 minute and 25 seconds, she will have the event record. The entire crowd here at Kudos Bank Arena urging Cara on. We haven't seen any event records this weekend down here, which is a big surprise. But are we going to see one right now?
Well, it is a surprise, Jeremy, because I did actually think Cara was going to take out the record for the snatch and burpee. And I think, I know that she's under some new tutelage this year. Maybe that came into play. She did mention earlier that they were just feeling each other out. And I think perhaps, oh, sorry, that didn't come out the right way, did it? But anyway, I think, had we seen the old Cara, she probably would have come in with an event record. But here we go. No surprise.
Cara Saunders, 5 lunges remaining, a little trip over that box, and she's going to have an event record and 100 points to add to her tally. The Queen of the Pacific, another event win for Cara Saunders, and an event record by 15 seconds over Annie Thorstadter. She wasn't on point on day 1, but boom, she's back.
You know what's really interesting, Jeremy, is that, whilst I don't believe the first days play to her strengths, I think what she's done is she's tried to come home strong in the back half of this long 3-day event.
You mentioned it before about the traditional CrossFit event type stuff at the back end of the regionals. That's Cara's strength to a T.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said before, you know, there's probably 2 women on the planet, and, you know, people may disagree with me with this, but when it comes to pure CrossFit, it's kind of Cara or Camilla Blanc doesn't know. But with that said, you know, let's not deny this woman here. She has been phenomenal all weekend. You know, and again, is there nothing that this girl can do?
Kudos Bank Arena, the backdrop of the fittest woman on earth. Can she maintain her lead here at the Pacific Regional? She is going to get the second fastest time and will take 94 points to the fittest woman on earth. Another second place. And we're so used to seeing these two down at the back end of the event.
Fancy that, Jeremy, fancy that. You know, I believe that Tia has done everything that she needs to do now. She did extremely well at the start of the first day of the regionals before it kicked off, and now she's doing exactly what she needs to do to ensure that she stays where she is on the leaderboard.
To the far left of screen, Justine Beath in the black and red. Behind her, Courtney Haley. And top of screen, coming over the red line, is Harriet Roberts. They are making their way back. Courtney Haley's just been sent back by her judge, and Maddie Sturt in the blue shorts to the left of screen will be level pegging with Courtney Haley. Important results here. Now, Kat Baker's way back. Scores from Lindsay Vaughan back to Sammy Drescher, the third and fourth fastest times. There's over 4 minutes there. Justine Beath making her way back, and Harriet Roberts a full length of lunging to go. Justine Beath doing all she can to finish off. Harriet pushing those dumbbells up and starting her way back. But Justine Beath just failing. We've seen that at the CrossFit Games last year with Tia fighting it out with Cara over the line with the kettlebells. 1 lunge left. But Justine Beath has all but secured her spot back to the Reebok CrossFit Games with a third place finish in heat number 2. All these athletes forgetting to knock their chest piece down. And now Maddie Sturt and Courtney Haley battling it out. So the top 5 coming in will be the top 5 finishing of this heat, which is going to be cutting down the amount of points available for those athletes on the bubble. Harriet Roberts finishing up top of screen. Maddie Sturt being sent back by her judge just for a no rep. Jess Coughlin to the left in the purple. She is one of those bubble athletes. Maddie Sturt over the line. Has Maddie done enough to book her spot back to the games for her 3rd consecutive appearance?
I was actually just thinking the same thing. She may have just done enough to secure her spot. Now we can see the fatigue of the event and the entire weekend just setting in here now with the girls, having to pause and take a break before they pick up the dumbbells and lunge their way home.
Kat Baker, the bubble athlete, 14 points back. She better get a move on. Time's important. And now Jess Coughlin, the other bubble athlete in the purple. And closer to screen, it is Caitlin Marks. So the top 7 coming through in the top 8 positions in heat number 2. We spoke about body language. Jess is wondering if she's done enough to hang in there. Alice Tucker about to finish off with her last lunge. Just to let you know, they have to go over that box. They don't really want to, but they have. And Alice Tucker from CrossFit Cova up in Brisbane, Cara's affiliates, finishing up a great event 5 for her.
Well, What a grueling event, Jeremy. What a grueling event. It looks like it just sucks the life out of you, doesn't it?
Oh, athletes trying to hold themselves together with tape this weekend. "22-minute time cap for our ladies." Some no reps starting to creep in. The judges making sure the positioning of those dumbbells is perfect, but a great race across the floor with 4 athletes. One of those, Helen Harding, we come up to a great start. Emma Wright, top of screen in the blue, and Steph Ortiz just dumping her dumbbells, more like throwing them. But Emma Wright's about to finish up. Rochelle now in the pink. Helen at top, close to screen. And Morgan Schaefer top of screen as well. But it will be Rochelle first, then Steph and Helen, and Morgan Schaefer at the top. Helen Harding mixing it with the best, considering she's got about 20 years on them.
She proves that age is just a number, doesn't she? Proving that age is just a number.
Just over 1 minute remaining. Chrissy Bishop, bottom of screen, will be our next athlete home. From 4740. And what a brutal way to start your day 3 of competition. Simone Arthur, she was 42 points back from that bubble. That is going to extend now. And Sammy Wood, top of screen, the black and blue CrossFit mode athlete from Adelaide. Simone Arthur home with 20 seconds left. The crowd now bringing Sammy Wood home from CrossFit Athletic. Their team has qualified for the Reebok CrossFit Games. Will she be in it? We'll have to wait and see. And Sammy home, just under time cap.
Thank you. Thanks. I'm so proud of you. Good girl.
The crowd getting behind Pacific champ for 5 times. Cara Saunders. See, you called it very early. You called it, I think, 4 days ago when we spoke. You said, nah, this is Cara's to a T. There you go. You're right.
A little bit of
No humble pie.
yeah.
No humble pie from me. I knew she'd do well in that event. I didn't think she'd take an event record off Annie, though. But the determination on her face, she wanted it.
You can just see there's a total, like a switch that has flipped today. And I think part of that is just knowing that, you know, the type of events that we do see, and even the last event, you know, do play a little bit more into her wheelhouse and some of the stuff which we are used to seeing her excel at.
And excelling, she started day 3 with 100 points and an event win and an event record. She's got the trifecta. And 90 seconds faster than Tia-Clair Toomey. That is no mean feat. Lindsay Vaughan from Heat 1 getting 3rd place in 15:40. Justine Beath, she'll hang around and probably stay in that top 3 position. Courtney Haley helping her cause to get to the games as well. And standing by is our event record winner, and it is with Lily Cosgrove.
Cara Saunders, congratulations, taking 100 points for event number 5. We saw you come out hard and then you just kept going. You seem to have very fast transitions. What was the key to your win in that one?
For this weekend, pretty much for every event, I've had a couple of things that I wanted to test out for myself, you know, before I get let loose in the jungle in Madison. So I needed to kind of, this one was about a bit of a different plan. I'm not going to show all my cards right now, but let's just say I learned a lesson. It was pretty cool. So yeah, I had a little bit of a strategy that was actually more so like a testing strategy. Like I said, this is my rough draft, and I'm taking a lot of notes, and I took some notes from that one, and it paid off, which was nice. I took some risks yesterday, it didn't pay off, but you live and you learn, so I'm really happy about it.
So you mentioned backstage you're starting to feel a bit better today. What is it about today's events that have you feeling really good?
I try and not base my feeling around events at all. You know, I came in with the same spirit, the same drive, and you know that will to win has been the same since day one, event one. My body didn't quite want to cooperate with me. That's just life. Hey, you know, things happen at inconvenient times on day one, but I've been resting up and feeling a little bit more like myself each day, and because my head was so good and I was in such good spirits and I was looked after in every other way, I was able to turn it around really quick, and now I'm feeling a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more like me, and it's much more fun to compete that way. So yeah, that's all it is.
Well, congratulations. That was your 18th career regional event win. So let's give it up for Cara Saunders, guys.
Thank you.
Not feeling the best on day one, but feeling great on day 3. 5 tests down for these females, 1 test remaining. Can Cara bridge that gap between her and the fittest one on earth? Tia Claire Toomey, we're going to have to wait to find out, but more action coming up at Kudos Bank Arena at Sydney Olympic Park. We'll be back here soon.